Morning came slowly, as though the sun itself feared what it might uncover. Mist clung low to the ground, heavy and unmoving. Matyansi awoke with a violent gasp, his body stiff, his mouth dry, his heart pounding as if it had been running all night without him. For a moment he convinced himself it had been a dream, one of those cruel dreams born of exhaustion and travel. Then he called out, "Buka!" Only silence answered. The fire they had lit the night before had burned itself into ash. Madongo and Kanga sat rigid, tails tucked low, eyes fixed on the trees as if expecting them to move again. They did not bark. They did not whine. They mourned. Matyansi staggered to his feet, dread sinking into his bones. He searched the clearing, then the nearby bushes, then the path they had taken the night before. There were no footprints, no signs of struggle. Only one thing lay where his brother had slept. A single banana leaf, dry and brittle, cracked down its spine. Matyansi fell to his knees. In Buganda, there are many kinds of death. Some allow mourning, some allow burial. But there are others, deaths so wrong that even the earth refuses to acknowledge them. This was one of them. He did not scream. His voice had left him. He pressed his forehead to the ground and stayed there until the sun rose fully, until birds dared to sing again. By mid-morning, people from nearby homesteads gathered. They listened in silence as Matyansi spoke, his voice hollow, his eyes empty. The elders exchanged looks. None of them asked questions. They already knew. They took him to a mukongozi, a spiritual guide old enough to remember when such nights were common. Herbs were burned. Water was sprinkled. Words older than kingdoms were spoken. But some things cannot be undone. The musezi does not kill the body, the old man said softly. It takes what anchors a man to daylight. Matyansi was cleansed, yes, but cleansing is not the same as restoration. That night as they slept, Matyansi dreamed of dancing feet, of rattling leaves, of laughter that scraped against his skull like stone on stone. From that day on, he was no longer whole. Matyansi continued to kuki. What else could he do? He delivered the ornaments as promised. The mutaka admired the work, praised the precision, and paid every shell agreed upon. There were songs, ululations, celebration. But Matyansi did not eat. He did not smile. The bride admired the beads around her neck, unaware that they had been carried through a night that devoured a man.